After a long grey winter, the first signs of spring in Dublin always feel magical. The light changes, the city wakes up, and when the sun comes out, Dublin really shows off. I've lived here for over 10 years now, and I've learned never to waste days like this. So today, I'm taking you with me to a few of my favorite places around the city. We're just in Portobello right now, really nice sunny day. We're walking towards Dublin 8. We're either going to go to the Fumbally or Two Pups for coffee. We're going to see which one is sunnier.
Laid under the willow tree, the last weekend of summer, the empire at our fingertips, the autumn to discover. If I would have had the worthiness to be the perfect lover, would you stay under the willow tree when I asked if you would be? Would you be my Valentine? Would you be my Valentine? Still I lie within the memory, devoted as your lover. You could take my hands and cover your...
Just had a lovely coffee at the Fumbally, and the Fumbally was actually one of the first coffee places, like good coffee places, that I went to when I first moved to Ireland. How long ago? Back in 2013 or something. It's one of the original, specialty coffee places. I used to live in Dublin 8, so it's kind of, my old stomping grounds. But now we just carried on over to St. Patrick's Cathedral. Loads of people outside enjoying the sun. There's like a little bit of green space, that people can just like sit and chill. If you were a tourist, you could also go into the cathedral. There's like tours and stuff, but today is about being outside.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree.
So now I'm walking down Lombard Street West. It's really beautiful because there's loads of cherry blossom trees that are blooming right now. It's the cutest, well-groomed neighborhood. Beautiful gardens out the front and trees. Like I said, the cherry blossoms are all blooming. And then they're just really, really cute red brick houses. It's a really quiet area as well. It's nestled right in between like Dublin 8 and Dublin 2. Technically it's Dublin 8, I think, but you're super close to Camden Street this way as well. Okay, so the plan now is to head into town. I'm going to try to find the book that I need for my book club. We're reading Brighton Rock by Graham Greene. Haven't been able to find it in the charity shop, so I think I'm going to have to buy it new. So yeah, we're going to head into town, try to find that book, and then we'll probably go to a park, either Stephen's Green or maybe the park by Dublin Castle, the gardens or whatever, and have a little read there.
Or an hour or two. Baby, I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, I just like to talk.
Okay, so we're right in the city center now, and I'm standing across from one of my favorite buildings, the George's Street Arcade. I think it's the most beautiful building in Dublin. It's red brick and it's got, kind of looks like a castle. And at this time of day, whenever it catches the sun, stunning. I'm gonna bring you guys down Drury Street now. Drury Street, yeah, Drury Street. And there's a really cool wine bar on Drury Street called Loose Cannon. And again, when the sun is out, it's beautiful because you can just like sit outside and drink really nice natural wine. I don't fancy a glass of wine today. I'm kind of off the booze today, but I think on my solo day in Dublin, I'm gonna bring you guys to Loose Cannon. Okay, so final stop of the day, we're in Stephen's Green. I've brought you guys here before, I think in a recent vlog. Stephen's Green is right in the city center. It's just off of Grafton Street. So it's really handy, easy park to get to in town. Because of that, it's really popular. However, even when there's loads of people here, you can always find like a bit of green space to yourself. If you wanted something that was even quieter, there is the Ivy Gardens, which is just down the road from here. It's not far at all. It is off of Harcourt Street. But today, this is fine. I didn't exactly bring you to like any hidden gems today, which I could do in the future, bring you to more like Dublin hidden gems. Sometimes it's nice to just go to the convenient spots in town, you know? So because I went to that bookstore, the Books Upstairs, on Dollier Street, which is right by Trinity College, the easiest thing for me to do was to stop in at Stephen's Green on my way back to Rathmines. So as you've been able to tell, the weather is amazing here in Dublin today, and when the sun is shining, there is no better city. Everyone is out. And it's one of those things too, because it's often so cloudy and rainy in Ireland, when the sun comes out, people appreciate it so much. Everyone is in such good form. Everyone gets outside, whether they're, you know, having pints or, you know, a coffee somewhere or just a stroll through the park, whatever it may be, people get outside. For context, today is a Wednesday, and you would have seen earlier that people were out, in the pubs drinking. They were at that wine bar. Now, some of them could be tourists for sure, but a lot of time it is just Irish people making sure they get out and enjoy the sunshine, even if it's work day. Back to the bookstore, I went to that really cute bookstore called The Books Upstairs. They do have a really good selection of books there, especially a lot of Irish literature, of course, but then also the classics and a good kid section as well. But the cool thing about there is that there's this really cute cafe upstairs, like above the bookshop. Super cozy space, and it's nice in there too because everyone that's in there is just like sitting reading a book, having a cup of tea or coffee or whatever, but there isn't even music playing in the cafe. And it's nice too because obviously reading is encouraged. Sometimes, whenever you go to a cafe, you sort of feel like you're taking up space if you're just by yourself reading or on a laptop or something. So at this place, they limit laptop use and encourage people reading. So it's really nice. The book that we're reading this month for book club is Brighton Rock by Graham Greene. Our category for the month was thriller/mystery, and I was surprised that people chose the Graham Greene book because Graham Greene is like it's a classic. I think he was born in 1903 or something. So this book was written a long time ago. It's very much a classic. Yeah, I'm interested to actually get the opportunity to read a classic. Of course, I always have the opportunity, but to actually like kind of be forced into it and encouraged to do it. Okay, I'm back home, and that about wraps up this spring day in Dublin vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. It was definitely a little bit different for me. I don't normally vlog in public places, so that takes some getting used to. I do plan on doing some more vlogging in public. Like I mentioned earlier, I want to do a solo day in Dublin. When I do that too, it'll be actually like more venues. I'm going to bring you somewhere for lunch, maybe somewhere for a glass of wine, stuff like that. Today was focused on being outside as much as possible. There are lots of like lovely green spaces and things you can enjoy in Dublin. I didn't venture far at all today. I really stuck within the city center, but in the future as well, I'll bring you a little bit further. I'll bring you to the sea. The coast is not far at all from here. We could do some nice coastal walks. And what else? Maybe go to some of the other parks as well that are in different parts of town. There's lots to do, and this is only the beginning. Let me know what you want to see from me next. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.